Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm Leisha Dior. That's Leisha Dior underscore on Instagram. LeishaDior underscore.
Okay. Appreciate you for coming on the show. Um, I like to get to know the artist I'm talking to or whoever I'm talking to, and for the fans come check you out. You know what I'm saying? They could get to know you a little bit. So if you could, where you from? Where you grew up?
I'm from Chicago. I'm from out west. So I'm from around the area.
What was your experience like out west? You know what I'm saying? Everybody have different experiences. Some normal, some tragic, some. What was yours like?
My experience growing up out west, I feel like I had the pretty much the basic Chicago experience. Like, I mean, basement parties. You know, we did a lot of stuff we ain't had no business doing as teenagers. I had the basic Chicago experience. I went to alternative school, so
I went to Banner West for a little
you
minute.
went to Banner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to school up north, but then I ended up getting kicked out of there, and then I graduated out of CSW, which was like a little school inside of CCA right there on Roosevelt and Pulaski. So I had the basic out west experience, pretty much.
What was your aspirations when you know what I'm saying, when they was like you could be anything you want to be? What was your aspirations to be growing up? Like a doctor, a lawyer, anything like that?
No, I ain't never want to be no doctor, no lawyer. When I was a little kid, like a little kid, I wanted to be a veterinarian. But then when I got older, like anything past like maybe 16, 15, man, I'm gonna say even earlier than maybe 14, it was always music. But, life happened, so I had to take the back burner on that.
Why was it music? What made you, you know what I'm saying? What was going on or who was talking to you? What was you doing that you like I could fuck with the music, like put out my own shit?
Well, I started making music when I was a teenager. I used to be just like freestyling around the neighborhood and stuff. So everybody who like following me now and supporting me now, they all knew I did music when I was younger in high school. Then once I got older, I started having kids and stuff. I kind of put it to the back burner. But then it's like I'm going everywhere and everybody like, Leisha, what the music? Leisha, what the music? Leisha, what the music? That's what just really got me back up on it. Like people start, I'm like, okay, I'm not even really focused on the music right now. Like I know I'm good at it. I'm always writing, but I ain't really been dropping nothing. People kept asking for it, so I've been dropping it and it's been doing well.
So, um, who are your influence? Like who was you listening to, you know what I'm saying, before you started creating your own music? Like who was hot to you?
Musical influences. I'm gonna say music influences. Maybe like in high school, definitely Nicki Minaj. 'Cause that was her era. Current day, my biggest musical influence. Okay, it's probably gonna sound crazy, even though our music not the same. I really like Lizzo. Like, um, she really not my musical influence as far as lyrics, but like as far as work ethic and as far as career wise, Lizzo be killing it. Like I feel like everybody, at least in the pop, cause my music, I got some music that's drill music, but I also got stuff that sound almost like pop rap. Like it got like a more of a bounce to it, and like the way she just so versatile, and like I guess because I just saw her perform recently, and the way she can bring out a crowd of everybody, that's what I aspire to be. Like I want to be that artist that I don't want to just appeal to the hood. I want to appeal to a big mass audience. So musical influence, definitely Lizzo for sure.
Okay. Um, Talk to me about your creative process. Like, are you a writer? You freestyling? You punching in and out? Like, what kind of creator are you?
My creative process, most of the time I just lock in on myself. So it be different. Some days I just sit in my room, I put my phone on do not disturb, and I just lock in for 3, 4 hours. It don't really take me long to write a song. Like Rich Money, I wrote that the morning I recorded it. So it don't usually take me that long. I put my phone on do not disturb, maybe 3, 4 hours. I come out with 2, 3 songs written, and then I just go record them. Or sometimes I just write half of songs and I finish them while I'm in the booth. So that's my creative process.
That's dope. Still talking about your creative process a little more. How do you go about picking out music? Do you just, you know what I'm saying? Do you work with a certain producer? Do you just listen to beats till you find something you like? Like what type of music do you?
Well, I do have a producer that I work with. I use some of his beats, but then I do also just use beats off the this beat app that I got on my phone. It be a sound I be looking for. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's this sound that I be looking for. And my engineer at the studio just told me, told me it's called EDM. So he like the sound is like EDM. It's almost like techno.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
And that's what I be looking for. Like I really like that techno sound. But putting rap over the top of it, which is not a lot of people doing that. Like I got some unreleased stuff coming that's in like a completely different like lane. Versus where I started, like when I first dropped. Well, Hit 'Em Up wasn't my first song ever, but it was my first song, like coming back. And that was me rapping over Tupac. And then it was me dropping my single Pressure, which got more of a drill feel to it. So this next music I got coming up is like giving like EDM house, but with like that rap girl on top of it. So I'm just looking to go in a different direction now.
When you doing these lane changing, you know what I'm saying? Is that consciously, or are you just evolving as an artist and you find different things that you like, or do you be like, I got to come different this time, I got to come different this time, or is it just natural?
It's definitely me evolving as an artist because I do like writing drill music. I like writing drill music, but I do understand that that's a very small lane. And I want to be open to a bigger lane. So when I start thinking about the music I'm writing, I be trying to write. When I sit down and I write and listen to beats, I be listening with the ear of everybody, like top 40 ear. So versus listening with that ear for like how I normally write, I do a lot of covers too. So like, any little Meek Mill covers or whatever. But I also like when I be looking for my newer beats, I be listening with, can I hear this on Power 92? Can I hear this on WGCI? Can I hear it on the white people stations? Like I want, so that's where I guess you can say my sound is evolving because I want to make music that everybody can, get into. Even though everybody like drill music too, but I'm saying, I don't know. I'm thinking like if I had to compare myself to somebody, like I want to be like a Doja Cat. Like how you see how like she a rap girl, but she in a whole different lane. So yeah, that's where my thought process be coming from.
Okay, that's dope. That you know what you got going on, because a lot of artists don't really get too involved in the analytics. You know what I'm saying, and paying attention about other than putting out the music. With you being an artist, do you ever feel like you gotta cater to a certain audience? Like, do you be like, I gotta have a song for the summertime, I gotta have a song for Lakeshore Drive, I gotta have a song for the club, or do you just put it together how it come out?
I do try to make music that's more fun. That's what I'm leaning towards now. I want my music to be fun. I want my music to make people dance. Like I said that Pressure was my last drill song. Like it's my first and last. I'm not making no. I like writing that type of music, but in the grand scheme, I really want people to have fun. So yeah, I'll be looking for summer songs, and I got other type of stuff that I write too, and I don't even release it. Like I got love songs, I got all type of stuff. But for me right now, it's the fun stuff. That's what the fans, like the people who do follow me, the little bitty fan base I got, they want to hear the fun stuff. They want to dance. So that's pretty much the lane I'm going towards right now.
What's your overall opinion on the female drill rap scene though? Because it seems like that's something that's getting more attention as of late. You
Oh,
know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
arguing with all the male rappers under the Chicago Wave page about
Yeah.
this because I feel like I like it. I'm gonna stop doing it for my own reason, just because I'm trying to, veer off into a different lane. But I like it, and I feel like the males be giving the girls a hard time about doing drill and talking about they rapping about stuff they not really doing, and y'all rapping about stuff y'all doing. Y'all ain't did. So y'all giving the girls a hard time. Oh, if somebody shoot y'all gonna be shut up.
Yeah,
I ain't figured out who got a one up on your homie, and you talking about the females. Come on, shut up. Let people make the music they want to make. I know I ain't supposed to be moving.
for sure. No, you can move. You can get whatever you feel. But yeah, man, I don't see nothing wrong with females doing drill, because you know what I'm saying. Just like the guys, they come from the same, and
Yep.
they probably is doing. I know some females that, you know what I'm saying. So
There's some females out here that's probably
it
doing
ain't
drill.
it ain't no, you know what I'm saying, nothing that's just restricted toward the men. So still talking about the female and male aspect, just talk to me, how's your experience been just overall being a female in the male dominated industry? Is that something you've been cool with? It's been weird, it's been tricky situations.
It,
How's your experience been?
okay, so for me, being a female in a male dominated industry, you definitely reach a lot of bumps, especially with the men being inappropriate. For me, that's been the only problem I've ever had. Like, Nothing too crazy. Like some girls be saying, like, I'm just not no female that's out here like just doing anything anyway. So as soon as you say something weird to me, I be out like, cause I don't. I don't know. They inappropriate though. I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
that now. A lot of these, you be trying to get a feature or work with some of these guys, and they say the most inappropriate stuff. I ain't even gonna say nobody name, but I done had 3 incidents with some pretty popular males in this industry that kind of came at me inappropriate.
does that does that like discourage you from like being a part of the industry, or
No, because
do
I'm
you
gonna
still?
bypass them.
Okay, okay. How? What's your support system like? Like, do you share your music with your friends, family, your children? Like, is it? Is
Yeah,
it?
my
Is it?
kids love my
Yeah.
music.
That's,
My kids love my music. My family, my friends, my family on the slow side a little bit. Nah, I'm lying. Cause my mom now, like at least in our hood, people stop me and be like, "Oh, I heard that new song. Oh, I heard that new song." So my mama's starting to realize it's picking up. My mama actually had called me last week and was like, she gave me a nice amount of money. Was like, put this towards your videos, put this towards your studio
that's
time.
love. That's
So it was
love.
love. Like my people really, they fuck with me, but in the beginning, when you first like when I first started getting back to it, it's hard to get people to support you, especially when they don't see you being consistent. So like if you anything you say you're gonna do is always gonna be doubters, naysayers. And until people see you actually making progress, then that's when I feel like the support started rolling in. So the more I put out, the more supporters I'm gaining. But for the most part, my people good. We have barbecues and stuff. They be playing my stuff over the speaker. So
That's what's up.
my people mess with me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
As they should. That's dope. So, talk to me about working with, what I'm saying, other people, what I'm saying, not just now we talked about the weird situations, but just overall, is that something you cool with, something you have to get used to, what I'm saying, just
Like other artists.
other artists, promoters, producers, what I'm saying? Is that something that
I
do
haven't
you
worked with
work with the
many.
same people? Do you?
I haven't worked with that many other artists because I like to try to keep my stuff to myself. But now that I'm starting to grow and people starting to know who I am, other artists do reach out to me. Or I might reach out to them if I think you dope. I gotta really think you dope to reach out to you though, because I don't really be working with too many people, just because I just like the way I do things. But yeah, I be talking to. I don't know if you know Shelly Banks. I be talking to her all the time. I just started talking to Brielle, only one Brielle.
Yeah, I had on,
Yeah, me and her. I just went to
but
their video shoot the other day,
yeah, she raw.
and yeah, I went to her. Starlet, Banks.
I'm not familiar.
Me and her supposed to be working on a song soon. So I'm actually getting acquainted with the females in the rap industry here. Trying, we all trying to link up with each other and just get things moving.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing the city need, what I'm saying, is unity. In a lot of different industries in the city, what I'm saying, it's a lot of crab in the barrel situations, what I'm saying? People we hating on 'em for no reason type shit other than they feel like they went up on them. What's the favorite thing about the whole process to you? You know what I'm saying? And from writing to being in the studio to sharing music with your friends and family. What's your favorite part of the whole process?
My favorite part of the process is probably the studio, cause when I'm at home, I'm writing it. But it's different when I actually get in that booth and like I go in there and I have a mood in my head. Like I hear a song. And it's probably gonna sound crazy, but I have a mood in my head like I could feel a color. And my engineer, he got like where you could change the colors of the lights. So whatever vibe is getting, I change them lights. Like if I'm making a sad song, I might turn the lights blue. It'd be pitch black dark with the blue lights. Or if I'm feeling happy, I might have it bright pink in there. And then I just get in my zone, like turn my phone on, do not disturb. So that's always my favorite part because when I'm at home, I can write 4 songs and I be laying there like, yeah, this hot, this shit hot. And then I go in the studio and I record something completely different. And I'm like, well, damn, you done outdid yourself. So for me, it's always the recording part. That's the most fun part.
Okay. What's your least favorite part of everything? If you had to take one thing out of the whole process, if it's
My least favorite part about the music,
yeah.
I want to say my least part about the music these days is everything being so expensive. Just especially being an independent artist. You're doing everything by yourself. And everybody wants to get paid for every single thing. And I understand that money make the world go round. But I mean, everybody want to get, you can't get shouted out on Instagram. You can't get nothing without $50 promo or $50 this. Everything is so expensive. So, I make my budget to do it, but I'm just saying that's my least favorite part is having to pay for every single little thing as an independent artist.
Yeah, for real, for real. You definitely got to invest in yourself, though. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So, but it is like weird situations. Like I was talking to somebody, and I know somebody that do podcasts like me, but they charge people, and like it's like the same setup and everything. I'm like, how you gonna charge somebody to ask them questions? You
Oh,
know
they
what I'm
do.
saying?
Because
Like,
another podcast just told me that. They just
I'm
told me
like,
300.
I feel like that's weird. Like I don't, unless
Like,
you
that
like
just
a
ain't gonna go.
off the porch or something. That's but even then, if you at a certain point, you get paid for your content anyway. So I'm gonna get paid for the video regardless. But I'm gonna charge you to ask you questions.
Well, that's what they do. That's why I said everybody charge for every little thing. Like, I don't know. If you want to be seen, you gotta have that money behind you. Like, that's just what it is right now. So I think that's probably my least favorite part. That it's less these days. It's less about the music and more about how much you spending to get that audience in front of you. I mean, yeah, you can go viral. A lot of people do go viral, but grand scheme is really the money.
How did you gain that insight? Sometimes a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, ignore the fact that sometimes they try to go in their pure talent, you know what I'm saying, not knowing that or caring that you have to invest in yourself. Where did you gain that knowledge? Is that something you gained on your own or somebody taught you?
It just experience. Just me pushing my own music. Like I push my own music, and I know that everybody want to get paid from it. But I'm like really heavy into networking, so I guess if I could like give anybody advice, it'd be to link in with the DJs, get to know the DJs in your city, get to know the promoters and stuff. So for me, that's how. Even though they be want to get paid too, but versus what you might pay, you might pay trying to promote your song, you getting locked in with the music scene in your city. So for me, that's what I do. I try to get to know all the DJs, get to know all the everybody who the somebodies. I be in their DMs.
Okay.
Hey, you heard my new song?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm working on this project. Hey, and that has gotten me a lot further. Just getting to know the people in my city. I be writing the DJs from the gay clubs. Hey, check this song out. Let me know if you like this. Networking because
sure.
now my name is fresh in they ear because I'm putting it in their ear. But yeah, you definitely got to spend that money too because them DJs they gonna want you to hit their hand and stuff too. But sometimes you got to.
That's dope because I feel like that's a skill, you know what I'm saying? Because I kind of like I don't got no background in this. I kind of came from what I was doing before this to straight doing this. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, I be like socially awkward, you know what I'm saying? Don't necessarily know how to strike up a conversation or, you know what I'm saying, network with different people. And that's a skill too. So is that something that you also learned over time or is that something that somebody taught you?
I always been a person that kind of knew how to advocate for myself. So
You
for
speak
me,
well. You speak very well.
yeah, for me, it's really like just me knowing how bad I want it and how just figuring out how to go get it. That's for me what it is. How bad do you want it and what you gonna do to go get it? And I do anything, but I ain't selling no cat or nothing like that. So they can. So I be. You don't even understand these men. I be treat.
I
They ain't gonna
believe.
show them D. I be
Right.
treating they ass. Don't play with me. I'm not one of them. I ain't doing nothing for no verse. I ain't doing nothing for no feature, for no videos, nothing. I just go to work. I work 2 jobs to do this.
For sure. You kind of touched on being an independent artist for a second, real quick. If you don't mind, is that something that you want to continue to be? Is that something you looking for a major deal? Or have you ever been in a situation before and you was like, that's just not for me? What's it like?
I don't know. I'm just going with it. You know what? I'm just whatever
You
God
real
got for me.
talented, real talented. That shit in a minute, on sure.
Whatever God got for me, I'm on His time. So if He put a deal in my face, I'm gonna take it. If I go viral, I'm gonna take it. I'm on His time. So for me, I don't know. I just know I know how to make the music. I know how to market myself. I know how to network. I have met people and interacted with people that I would have never even met just off me marketing myself on Instagram. So I'm on God's time. If He want to put a deal in front of me, He gonna put it in front of me. If not, I'm gonna stay independent. I mean,
Okay.
that's just pretty much what it is.
Okay, so you got the music, and I also know that you got social media presence. You know what I'm saying? Is that intentional? You like I'm gonna start putting out, you know what I'm saying, content on social media, or you feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just being myself and putting it out on social media. So
I just be being myself. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, everything you see on social media is probably me being my real, raw, authentic self. I think that these days everybody too caught up in that like that really Instagram girl look, that aesthetic, and I come on there my genuine self. I be on there like I be laughing, but people be laughing at my stuff. But I be on there. Sometimes my hair might not be done when I'm on there. Sometimes I might be on there looking like a 10. Some days I might be on there and I got videos on there where I'm like, y'all just gonna get the real authentic me. You gonna get this gut. You gonna get whatever I'm looking like that day because but that's what the people love. That's what they love about me. They love how authentic I come. So I don't know. I just be posting the content because people like to see it. Like, and I be bored on me doing nothing else.
Right. One of them though, you was dropping facts though. You when you was talking about the followers and stuff like that. Is that something
Ooh,
that you
that
was that
drives me
something that just
crazy.
grind your gears and you like I'm gonna speak on it, or you was just like trying to
Yes.
spit knowledge, trying to.
My biggest pet peeve is the fake followers. And it's a lot of people doing it.
But hold on, sometimes you don't even have a choice. You don't even have a choice in the matter. Sometimes
Wow.
I do an interview with some dude, right? I probably got like is it E? I probably got like 500 followers and probably like 300 followers on Shorty. He got like 500,000 on Shorty. I do something with him. He tagged me and shit. My shit get the ding, 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 ding. I'm thinking like my shit just going up because buddy on Shorty. It is, but then so like my shit going up constantly for like 3 minutes just dinging. It's like 1,000 followers. So now I started looking at the people. Ain't none of these
Bunch of
people.
fake pages.
Wow.
That's
That
what
shit
they
just
be
killed me. I'm
doing.
getting ready to make a post on everything on Shorty. Oh.
I be telling them, like, when I be telling people, do not be buying no followers, I don't be saying that, like, being no hater or none of that. When you buy fake followers, it mess up your algorithm. So, and I know how to tell when people be buying fake followers because I'm nosy. So I'm going to go look through them followers. I'm going to scroll down, down,
On
down.
Shorty.
And when I see a bunch of trees and dogs as the profile pictures and Arabs and
Following
flowers,
300 people with no followers on
no
Shorty.
followers. We know you bought your followers, or you posting a video or a picture and you got 80,000 followers, but your picture's only getting 10 likes, or your picture's only getting 30 likes or 200 views. That math and that algorithm just don't make sense. Even though we know Instagram is proven, Instagram only shows your content. That's anybody to 10% of your followers at any given time. So I don't know if you knew that.
No,
I be
I don't
really
know. I don't know
studying the
what's up.
content creating.
Yeah.
Instagram only
I fuck with I study the YouTube part, but
yeah,
like the
see, I
social
be into the
media,
social media.
I'm
And
illiterate on
the
Shorty.
algorithm will only show your content to 10% of your followers at a given time. So if 80% of your followers is fake, who is really seeing your content?
Nobody.
This is why they don't get no views. You go on their pages, they don't have a lot because they ban fake followers. And then why I stress don't buy followers is because when you buy fake followers, Instagram recommends your content to people who are like your followers. So if you got 40,000 fake followers and Instagram is recommending your content to pages like your followers, you getting recommended to fake pages. So you're not building up a fan base. You're not getting no actual engagement. This is why I always be saying don't buy no followers. I haven't bought no followers. My growth is organic. So I only got 6,000 followers. And it's not a lot, but like I said, I only had 1,500 followers 6 months ago. And I'm at 6,000 now. I just grow mass organic just by posting the content. Them people gonna come when they come. Just looking like you got a whole bunch of followers that's not really engaged and not supporting your music. I mean, it look better, but
It just looks.
it's just an aesthetic. So that's why I be saying don't be buying no fake followers.
What's your favorite form of social media content to put out? Like, is it live videos? Is it the stories? Is the
What's my favorite? Instagram. I love making reels. That's my favorite. I be at work making reels. I love me a good reel. I ain't really into TikTok like that. Really into
I
Instagram.
heard TikTok going up.
I don't like TikTok. I be trying to.
feel
I
like,
like watching TikTok, but I don't like posting on TikTok.
The first time I heard TikTok, it was like my daughter app, so I always looked at it for like kids.
Kids.
You know what I'm saying?
No, TikTok ain't really for kids no more.
Yeah, I see that on Shorty because I got grown men, you know what I'm saying? They be gangsters sharing TikToks, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't share my shit. So I say that to say this. Let me ask you this. When you blow up, because you're going to blow up, it's inevitable.
Okay.
Are you paying attention to like the people who like don't support you? Like, is it going to be like everybody allowed on the bus, or they got to spit 3 bars to get on the bus?
For me right now, I had to change the way I looked at it. So when I first started back putting out music, I would get upset, like if people didn't support me, like if, especially people I know, because you know me. Why wouldn't you share my stuff? Why wouldn't you go listen to it? Why you not advocating for me? But as I done got like more like versed and start putting out more music, I don't look at it like that no more. Like I always quote this. It's this video I saw where Bia, they was interviewing Bia on this podcast. And she had said that I used to always get mad when people didn't share my music, like why you don't fuck with my stuff. And she said I had to stop focusing on who don't fuck with my music and fuck with who do. And then once I take off, come back around and pick the naysayers up later. Let them bandwagon later. We're gonna come back around and scoop them up. If they don't believe now, they will. So that's how I look at it now. So I focus on paying attention to the people who do support my music and keep giving them what they looking for. The people who don't, oh well. Because every day I gain a new follower. Every day I gain a new listener. A lot of my listeners, like when I check my Apple Music, a lot of my listeners not even in Chicago. I had to tell another female this recently. Stop focusing on if Chicago don't support you because Chicago is only such a small place. It's a big place because we here, but in the grand scheme of the entire world, Chicago is one place, and there's so many people waiting to hear what we got to offer somewhere else. So I just put it in my mind that if I can't get my own city to support me, I'm gonna get everybody else cities to support me, and then when I come back, I'll pick them up later.
Yeah, it's a small, big city. You bum them motherfuckers. I bum them
It's
motherfuckers all
small,
the
but it's
time. So
big.
that shit,
Yeah.
but okay. Let me if you don't mind me asking you. You kind of touched on having a couple jobs. You know what I'm saying, and then you hear some people be like, you know what I'm saying, you forget a job. I'm chasing it this way, that way. Do you feel like having a career is something essential to the process as well, or do you feel like it may be in the way of sometimes, like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I want to go to this show or stay up late and do this, but I gotta go to work. How do you feel about that?
Having a career, the way I say it's in the way, no, it's not in a way, but it is a little bit, especially the job I got. I work for the post office. So I'm at work a whole lot, which do take away from the time that I would have to spend in the studio. But I when I got stuff I need to do, whether it be I'm calling off. If I got I called off
Compare to
last.
others, I'm sure.
I called off last Friday because I had a studio session. Baby, I got this is my plan B. The post office is my plan B. So I'm working. This is my plan A. So I call off. Like I'm not letting nothing get in. And if I got to, I go make it up somewhere else. Like I work 2 jobs. So
I'm sure. Dope ass artist with 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you finding the time to make your way over here. So if you could, before you go, just talk to the people about what you got going on right now. If they look you up and check you out, what they gonna find, what vibe they gonna catch.
what I got going on right now. If y'all looking for me, I got a YouTube channel, Leisha Dior. My Instagram again is Leisha Dior _ I got more music coming out. I got collabs coming out. Me and Shelly Banks is working on an event for Out West female artists. We putting that together now. It's gonna be in August, so y'all be looking out for that. It's gonna be a networking event for all the females on the West Side to come together, get to know each other, collab. We're gonna have some guest speakers. We're gonna have performance slots. We putting together something really nice for Out West, so be looking out for that too.
Okay. If you could too, just let the people know where they can find and listen to the music, where they can get follow you on Instagram, where they can network if they wanna.
Well, I'm Leisha Dior on everything, so if you're looking for my music, you can look me up on Google, iTunes, Leisha Dior, Spotify. I'm on everything. Every platform you're looking for, just type up Leisha Dior. Instagram, Leisha Dior _.
All right. Thank you for coming through. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right.